In today's video, I'll be using the Kinky Curly Custard with the Camille Rose Curl Maker. I had already shampooed and deep conditioned my hair, so you're just gonna see me rinsing that product out per usual, taking my hair and putting it in sections and taking down each twist and just thoroughly rinsing any product out of the twists. First things first, I'm gonna go in with the Kinky Curly Custard as my base, and I'm just gonna go in with that all over my hair, thoroughly rubbing that in and making sure it's on every single one of my strands, and then moving on to the next section so that it has time to sit before adding the curl maker on top of it. Next, I'm going in with my Camille Rose Curl Maker. I had quite a bit left from another bottle that I was trying to use, but as you'll see, it was giving me some problems. It did not want to come out of the bottle and it was irritating my soul. So I ended up using my second bottle. That is all I could get out of this bottle. I was getting so irritated. I was even trying to scrape around with my finger to get it out, but it just was not working. So I ended up moving on to the second bottle and it was all good, but that honestly, I hate wasting products, so that really irritated me. Even when I left it sitting in the proper way for it to like all come out, it still wasn't coming out. So yeah, but I'm going in with the Camille Rose, not a whole lot, not as much as I used as the Kinky Curly, but I am going in with a decent amount all over those sections and just letting that sit in my hair also, since that is also a botanical gel.
Good thing I have a new bottle.
Now I'm just going back, taking smaller sections and really raking and smoothing the product into my hair. Of course, my hair is already fully covered in the product, so I'm not going to go back in with any water or anything like that. I'm just going to smooth it in and make sure that my hair doesn't have any tangles in it, so it doesn't dry in tangles. One thing I wish I would have done was go in with not a detangling brush, but one of my Denman brushes to really stretch the cuticle of my hair before adding in these products, because I think that would have helped the product coat my strands better and eliminated more frizz. I could have probably added a little more water, but I didn't really feel like having to add more product because I'm in the shower, and adding more water means running the water over my hair, effectively rinsing some of that product out. And I was in a rush. I didn't want to take forever to do my hair, so this took about 30 minutes, but had I taken my time to take small sections, comb them out or brush them out a little bit with one of my Denman brushes, and then add the product on top of that, I probably could have just done it all at once. Since these are two botanical gels, it's not like one is a leave-in and one is a gel. They're both the gels. So that could have probably helped. It could have helped me save time as well, but maybe not, since I would have been taking smaller sections. So it's worth, the thought. But moving forward, I just find that there's so much more benefit in detangling my hair either before I get in the shower, or during the deep conditioning step, and then brushing it out a little bit. And I wouldn't say fully detangling, but brushing it out a little bit with a Denman brush, or a brush that helps really stretch the hair out. Not necessarily the Felicia Leatherwood. I think that the Denman brushes do a lot better job of really getting every single hair brushed out and making sure that once you apply that product, it's fully coating the hair. And then once I go in with that, I feel like I've missed no parts of my hair. So food for thought. I'll probably be doing more of that in the future. When I was watching this back, I realized just how much I was rushing through this, especially when I got to the top of my head. I get really irritable when I get towards the middle and the top of my head because most times I just want to be done. But I really wanted to be done because I was running up on some tangles and I kept having to go through really slowly and make sure I wasn't snagging my hair, which was irritating me. So I feel like I could have eliminated some frizz had I just taken my time and added a little more water, gone a little slower and smoothed in a little bit more. But again, I wanted to see what would happen if I didn't continue to add water after I've added water and then that first base product. And I think adding water would have been advantageous, especially because these are 2 botanical gels, but I was over it. I was just trying to smooth it, just get it over with. Sometimes I really don't feel like doing my hair, but I know I need to. But sometimes I just can't get myself to be patient, and it is what it is. It's done, my scalp is clean. That's really the most important part. I'm not ripping through my hair, but child, I was rushing. And you see that glob at the top of my crown just sitting there from me not thoroughly rubbing that into my hair. Ugh. Yep. I didn't add any more water after I added the products, so I'm curious to see how this turns out. I'm about to get it out, sit under the dryer, and I will come back and show y'all how this goes. Fresh from under the dryer, it's giving double gel. Since I didn't add water during the second half of the application, it dried pretty quickly. I still stayed under the dryer for an hour because I just was sitting there just doing other stuff on my computer. But it doesn't look good, it doesn't look bad. It just kind of looks how it usually looks when I've used 2 gels, but a little more fuller. So I am going to take my blow dryer and probably blow dry it out, give it some body and volume. And I'm probably gonna, I don't really need to stretch it out, but I'll probably just stretch it out at the roots a little more. And we'll just see how it looks after I do that. Okay, so I blow dried and stretched, and it looks pretty good. I know I'll like it more on the 3rd, 4th day, which is why I'm leaning more towards more custards, more creams, so that I can get my day 1 hair to look like my day 3 hair and just wear that for the next few days and then reset. What I'm learning is that while I love my flaxseed feeling, thick, mucusy botanical gels, I want my hair to look like how Brianna did it. I want my hair to look like how my stylist does my hair. And she doesn't use these type of products. There's nothing wrong with them, but she gets the results that I want. And that's really all I care about. I care about the products, of course. I care about the brands that I'm supporting. I care about the brands that I'm giving my money to, the people, the companies, all of that. Those things actually matter to me. So if it works, it works. This didn't take very long to do. I think it took me 30 minutes to style my hair. I've tried a lot of different styling techniques, different methods, taking smaller sections, taking bigger sections, applying the product all over first, applying just the leave-in and then applying the styling product and styling like that, applying both the products and then styling. There's been so many different ways I've tried, and I just know that all that really matters is that I'm using the products as the tools they are, and in order to use the products as the tools they are, I need to be really cautious and just aware, conscious of what products I'm using and how they work best in my experience. Somebody had recommended under the Curlsmith and I Create Volume AG Cloud video that, it's taking you a long time because you did it in small sections. I did do that one in small sections, but I was trying to replicate what Brianna did, and she typically does my hair in small sections a lot faster than I did. But that's something I'll work on in the future when I'm using foam, because I am noticing foam is just different. It's a completely different ball game, and I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there, but for now, this is giving. Again, it's not my favorite day 1 hair. Usually I'd like more volume on day 1, but it's definitely gonna give me hold for at minimum a week. I'm sure I could get more out of this if I wanted. That's usually what happens with my wash and goes where I use 2 gels. I can get at least a week out of it. Sometimes a week is pushing it. Sometimes I can go a week and a half or more, but y'all know I like to reset my hair twice a week. With everything that had gone on recently, I went back to once a week for the past 1 or 2 weeks. but nothing bad has happened. I've still kept up with my Olaplex schedule and it's doing wonders for me. So she's staying. Olaplex is staying until otherwise. So I'm gonna go in with my Widad Mangango oil like I usually do once my hair is done. And now that that's sprayed in my hair, I'm just gonna take my hair and like squeeze it. Make sure it's getting everywhere because I noticed it'll kind of just sit sometimes. And really gotta rub that John in. So I'm just taking it and squeezing. Ooh, and it feels super soft now. Love that for me. Before I go, I did want to say I wasn't overly concerned with it being perfect. I just wanted to save time. I don't want to always take a lot of time to do my hair, but sometimes it just depends on the occasion, and I just needed to do my hair. So day 1 hair, I will see you guys on day 2. I was getting ready for bed. I was like, you know what, I'm tired, I'm gonna lay down. And I was like, what did I not do? I didn't show y'all my day 2 hair. So here we go. It's incredibly soft, okay? It's definitely defined. It looks fantastic. I've gone on multiple walks today. I've just been outside, so it's gotten a lot of wind, but it's so soft. Like the way I just put my hands in my hair and just massage my scalp, like it's crazy. However, I spotted some flakes, so I don't know if they're still there. Maybe they're not, but I know they were very, very minimal. And I only noticed them because I had on a black shirt. And at the end of the day, I looked down and I was like, oh, jump scare. There was a lot of little itty bitty flakes. I don't particularly like flakes. I don't really like that. No, no, no. Day 2 hair is day 2ing. It looks really good, feels good. It definitely shrunk right back up when I stretched it out yesterday. I did my thing for a little bit, woke up this morning and was like, that's why I don't, what's the point? Like, I think it helps initially, and I think there is a bit more stretch like at the root of my head from stretching my hair with my blow dryer that first day. But after that, I have no desire to like stretch my hair every day. It doesn't really matter. The length is gonna be the length, you know what I'm saying? So day 2 hair, and I will see you on day 3. Okay, so it's day 3 and I almost forgot to show y'all my hair. I did end up stretching the roots a little bit this morning because it was just a little too shrunken for my liking, and it looks good, but it's snowing. It's definitely flaking. And that's just mad annoying. I don't think anybody doesn't find flakes annoying, but I'm annoyed by it. They're really small flakes, but they're very much there. And even if you guys can't see them, they're there. I wear a lot of black, so it's like, I'll put on a black shirt, I'll walk around for a little bit, I'll touch my hair once or twice, shake my hair out, and then I'll look in the mirror and I'll be like, even on me right now, like, I don't know if you guys can see, probably not. There's little flakes on my shoulder. Oh, that's from ignore that. I just put on a bunch of deodorant. So yeah, day 3, it's flaking. It looks good, but it's flaking, so looking good doesn't really matter when she snows. So I'll zoom in so you guys can get a better look. It is super soft though. I do like how soft it is, so yeah. This is my day 3 hair. I'm probably, if I didn't have plans tomorrow, I would just do my hair tomorrow, but I'm gonna let this rock for one more day and then I'll just reset my hair on Sunday. This was actually the wash and go that I had when I did my Bond Builder pre-poo video. You can go ahead and watch that. I'll link that above. I ended up leaving this wash and go in for almost 2 weeks. It was unexpected, just things happened, but my hair was super dry. You can really see the whiteness and the flakes happening now, and some people might chalk them up to, well, it's time to do your hair, but there was so much flaking in this combo, so I won't be doing this combo again. But I did want to show you all that this video connects to that video, so if you haven't seen that, give it a look.